Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, hello, Liverpool. Are we good? Oh, that's so good. I'm Josh. I've come from Leeds to be here tonight. Quite a trek. All that walking. Jesus, well, Leeds is one of those places where it is so Yorkshire that babies get baptised in Bisto gravy. Yeah. I myself, I'm autistic myself. I am autistic, as if you couldn't tell already from the fucking Paddington jacket I'm wearing tonight. Some people, they say it's a blessing being autistic. Maybe it is, I don't know. I know Jesus and God gave blessings, but I very much doubt that any of them were. I doubt any of them were not making eye contact and collecting Pokemon cards. It's weird. It's autistic. The weird thing is that it wasn't always called autistic. Years ago, because when I was diagnosed, it was still called Asperger's syndrome. But they tend to not call it that now because Asperger's, it was actually a Nazi in the war, and he did experiments on disabled kids and all that. Which is weird because I never really know where to approach the autism stuff, jokes wise. I don't know if I could be one of these offensive mainstream comedians who talks about it like said, hey, why did the Nazi cross the road to murder all the disabled kids? I'm not sure what to really do with it. Leeds is a decent place. There's a bar called Santiago's in Leeds, and they do some cocktails as well sometimes. And one of the names of the cocktails, this is genuinely true, one of them is actually called a Hord's Arsehole. It's actually true. I'm curious as to what it's made of, but it feels awkward going up to a bar and they're going, excuse me, what's inside a Hord's Arsehole? You know? Maybe. That's why it's called a cocktail. You know? One of my favourite sort of news stories over the last few years is the R. Kelly getting sent to prison, the rapper R. Kelly. It's interesting because if you talk about that in Yorkshire and up north, that case, it just sounds like someone going on about their relative. Hey, did you hear about what happened to R. Kelly? Is he a paedophile? Never. Crazy. I'll tell you what I do for a living. I work in hospitality. Anyone else works in hospitality? Yeah, it's fucking shite, isn't it? It's honestly, so you get shit from customers and the management, and you can do nothing about it. But when you're in hospitality, you get these. If you ever hurt yourself, you get these little blue plasters to put on your finger. And this happened to me one time. I cut myself at work, got a little blue plaster, and I had to have a little plaster on my finger. So then after work, I then went out, went for some drinks, I pulled this girl, went back to her place, and then as I was fingering this girl, right? As I was fingering her, I pulled my hand out, and then the blue plaster was gone. It was like, this is kind of awkward, look, I need that. You know, it's like, unless your pussy juice has got healing abilities, this isn't going to work, you know. Crazy. It's, I'm kind of guy, I like reading facts online. I read a fact the other week that horses get farted on more than any other animal. I mean that's true. Unless we include my hamster. The Royal Mint that makes the money is they're going to unveil a new coin next year. They're going to have the face of Shakespeare on the front of it. Now on coins they have these little inscriptions on the sides of the coin, on the insides. And the inscription on the Shakespeare coin is actually going to say 2p or not 2p. I'll talk a little bit about a relationship. My last girlfriend was black. That's the most sarcastic round of applause I've ever heard. Yeah, that was lovely. But we used to role play during sex with my girlfriend. What I do is I pretend to be a seat on a bus, and she pretends to be Rosa Parks and never get off it. I'll tell you a little bit about my personal life also. I do like a bit of a drink. Somebody once asked me they actually asked me, what's the longest you go without having a drink? And I said, 14 years. I said, oh, have you been on a sober streak? I said, no. It was from when I was born till age 14. That's how long I've gone without a drink, and I have been nothing but a rampant booze guzzling maniac since then. It's probably not going to stop anytime soon, unless I die, in which case every year will be a year I don't drink. And the only way I can break my own streak is if I've been dead for long enough to do so. That is until the planet burns and we all die anyhow. You know, that's a little light-hearted comedy on a Sunday evening. I'm quite a big film fan as well. One of my favourite films is Ratatouille, a film centred around the smelliest, most disgusting creature on this planet, a teenage chef in Paris. Yeah. Since I'm at Liverpool, I just also like to say